Yo, we are back once again, beautiful people. Today, we are talking about the foods you should be avoiding in this time of healing and this time of learning thyself. So, what we have here is a chart and foods to avoid and foods you should be eating. Now, we're going to start with the foods you should avoid because these are the foods we were accustomed to growing up and eating majority of our lives, and it's the reason we have so many health problems today. So let's get straight into this video. We're going to start with number 1, alcohol. Why is alcohol bad? Well, first off, it's alcohol. And last time I checked, alcohol was used for treating wounds, not consuming. The purest form of alcohol, if you are to consume it, it might as well be wine, kosher, because it's made from grapes. Um, so let's get back to alcohol and why you shouldn't be putting this stuff inside your body. So alcohol deals with salt, sugar, alcohol. So this one drink has salt, sugar, and alcohol. So that definitely means you're becoming dehydrated. You're putting something in your system that can cause diabetes. And because of the poison that you're consuming, it can cause liver failure and kidney failure. It can also cause damage to both kidneys and liver if it does not fail. And there's just absolutely no nutritional properties coming from this drink. Moving along. Second drink on the chart, we got coffee. Just like alcohol, coffee is also horrible for you because it contains salt, sugar, and other ingredients such as milk, because most people use some form of cream in their coffee. So now you got salt, sugar, and cow's milk going into your drink for something that's supposed to give you energy. By the way, it doesn't give you energy at all. It actually just boosts your heart rate. So these energy drinks that boost your heart rate don't give energy at all. They actually just increase your chances of heart issues. So we're moving along. We got white salt. Now, white salt is everywhere. Definitely related to white sugar. And because of white salt, you got people dealing with things like dehydration, cancer, and uh, osteoporosis because once it dehydrates you, it makes everything inside of you work slower. And if things are working slower, you're getting backed up. And if you're getting backed up and you're already dehydrated, chances are it's going to have an effect on your mobility. Walking, climbing stairs, bending over to tie your shoe, bending over to wash your body in the shower, things of that nature. And you really want to be careful of white salt. I recommend using key lime, freshly squeezed juice for something to be salty, or Himalayan pink sea salt. Moving along, number 4, we have eggs. Eggs from a chicken, eggs from any animal. You're literally eating the reproductive system of that animal. Let me repeat myself. You're eating the reproductive system of that animal. So do if you're not gonna go down on a female when she's on her cycle, why are people eating eggs? That's the same thing. And y'all eat this scrambled, boiled. You're literally eating a reproductive system and mucus. And mucus is the cause of all diseases. So let's make smarter health decisions. There are a lot of egg substitutes for those people who enjoy baking from their house. Um, Hell, even sea moss is a good egg substitute, or just adding more water to your baked goods becomes a more better solution than what you consume if you had egg. And then next we have meat and milk. Meat, there's absolutely no nutritional properties from meat. The protein that people are saying, oh, you need your meat for your proteins. Well, most people don't even know what real protein is, because in order for these animals to get their protein, they have to eat it. These animals are not born with protein that we consume. They get their protein from the vegetation that they eat, the greens. So that's where your original protein comes from. And for people who don't even know what protein is, it's literally just a group of amino acids. So look into what amino acids do for your body, and then you will understand protein, because at the end of the day, it's just amino acids, which are basically just another form of minerals that your body really needs. Milk. Now, let me get down into milk. Milk causes osteoporosis, arthritis, diabetes, and cancer. That all comes from milk. Milk also plays an important role in the development of bronchitis, asthma, respiratory issues in general. That all comes from milk. And we got this stuff in, you got milk, you got cheese, you got yogurt, dairy products, baked goods, which goes back to the next thing I'm going to talk about, because they use milk to make every baked good. So every time you eat a piece of bread, you're eating milk, you're eating eggs, you're eating salt, and you're eating sugar. So next we got white sugar, which is the number one cause of diabetes, and is also in every soft drink. Even the drinks that say there is no sugar added or it's sugar free, pay attention to words that rhyme with the word ose, like glucose, fructose, lactose, manuctose. These are all different forms of sugar, just like high fructose corn syrup, fructose. It's a sugar. So, pay attention to your sugar-free items that you collect, because there's no such thing as a sugar-free item. They just have it in a different terminology that you probably don't know. Fried foods. Every single fried food joint. Um, Mickey D's, Burger, Bull, uh, Five Guys, all of that stuff is trash. You're eating foods that are being recycled through processed oils that are so dangerous you can't even buy this for your house. The oils that are usually used to cook foods at fast food are not available for purchase for people to use to cook their own food. That should be an eye opener. Like, why can't we go into a regular Walmart, Kroger, even the farmer's market, and buy this cooking oil? But yet, when they cook your foods, like at Chick fil A, they use peanut oil. So if you eat at Chick fil A and you're allergic to peanuts, well, there you have it. You can't eat there anymore. So there's really no point in eating at these fast food locations, because none of these food locations provide any nutritional benefits for your body. If anything, they actually weaken your body. And now is not the time to be weakened at all in anything we do. So, if that can happen from fast food, best believe that fast food is literally tearing you up. And these fast food chains were literally put in certain locations because they know we have these crazy work schedules and just busy lives, to the point where people are no longer having time to cook for themselves, and that's extremely dangerous. Moving along. You got white flour. Like I said earlier, is every baked snack and every snack food pastry. White rice, which causes blindness and diabetes, because there is a undetectable level of sugar within white rice, as well as salt, that basically dries out the body and causes damage to your organs. Um, so definitely switch to an ancient grain, which talk about in the next video. Uh, Caffeine, just like I said earlier with coffee, caffeine is dangerous because it does not provide you with energy. It just provides you with energy-like feelings. Like I said, with the increased heart rate, um, this stuff could literally lead to a heart attack. Depending on how many energy drinks you consume in one day, you could definitely have a heart attack. I wouldn't test this theory. More of a fact than a theory, because it's already been documented. Moving along, fermented fruits. No, fermented foods, not fruits. But yeah, anything that sits in vinegar or something cannot stress this enough. Please, 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 you gotta let go of the soy. Soy is high in estrogen, and it literally lowers your testosterone. And you can find soy in any type of cheese product, Doritos, hot Cheetos, um, Chinese food has soy in it, not just the soy sauce that you put over it. Your fried rice is brown because of soy. That's what makes the fried rice brown. Um, and in the next video, I'll be talking about foods to be eating because I'm trying to keep these videos in a nice, timely manner so you can get this information and look through everything that I said you should not be consuming for your own personal benefits, because I'm not here to say, oh, you should all become vegan and plant based. What I am here to do is let you know that you all should start eating more fruits and vegetables, because the average meat eater does not eat over 3.5 pounds of mushrooms in a year. That's a problem. Mushrooms are extremely beneficial. Same thing with your dark green vegetables that are beneficial to your vitamin intake, your mineral intake, and your hydration intake, and your fiber intake. So you get all four of those just from leafy greens, and definitely way more. I'm just not going to go into that much detail. So thank you for tuning in. This is video number 1 on foods to avoid, and part 2 are foods to eat. Peace.